Hey everyone, in this quick video I want to introduce you to the coordinate plane. So the coordinate plane looks like this, and it's where we graph. It's how we can plot specific points and keep track of where they are, basically. So the first thing I have written here is ordered pair. Now an ordered pair is simply a list telling you a point's location by giving you where it is on the x-axis and where it is on the y-axis. So looking at our coordinate plane here, this down here is our x-axis. So this tells us the x value of our point. So that's our x-axis. And the other one running vertically is our y-axis. So for example, if we look at this point A that I'm now highlighting, if we want to see where it is on the x-axis, we just need to follow that down to the x-axis. Just drawing a dotted line here just for us to see where that point is on the x-axis. You don't have to actually draw this dotted line, but I'm drawing it so that we can see that our point A is at 1 on the x-axis. And if we go to the left, out to our y-axis, we can see that it's at 3 on the y-axis. So our ordered pair for this point A would be 1, 3, because it's at 1 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. So let's do this same thing for B, C, and D. So if we look at our point B next, again, if we just follow with our eyes down to the x-axis, we can see that it's at 3 on the x-axis and it's at 1 on the y-axis. So the point B is at 3, 1. Looking at the next point, looking at point C, if we follow that, using that dotted line, C is at 5 on the x-axis, and it's at 8 on the y-axis. So our ordered pair for C would be 5, 8. Finally, point D, we can see that it's at 10 on the x-axis, and if we follow it all the way to the y-axis, it's at 4. So our ordered pair for D is 10, 4. So that is the ordered pair for each of those points A, B, C, and D. Now let's see if we can go in the other direction. So we'll take an ordered pair and plot that point on our coordinate plane. So what I want you to remember is that the ordered pair, even though it has two numbers, is describing one specific location on our coordinate plane. So it gives us those two values because it tells us where it is on the x-axis and where it is on the y-axis. So for example, if we had the point 5, 9, so remember in that ordered pair, the first number listed is our x value. So 5 on the x-axis. So we'll find 5 on our x-axis and follow that. So we've got 5 on the x-axis here, and we're going to follow that up to where it will meet 9 on the y-axis. So again, I've got this dotted line just kind of tracing with my eye, 5 on the x-axis, and then following 9 on the y-axis out there, and where those two dotted lines intersect is our point at 5 on the x-axis and 9 on the y-axis. And again, I want you to notice this is just one point. So those two numbers, 5, 9, tell us the location of that one specific point. Now, a common mistake that I will see students make is they say, okay, 5 on the x-axis, so I'm going to put a point here, and 9 on the y-axis, so I'm going to put a point here. But remember, that's not the case. The coordinate pair, this ordered pair, represents one single point. So we want to find where that point is with 5 on the x-axis intersecting with 9 on the y-axis. Let's see if we can do another one here. Let's plot the point 0, 7. So this time we're going to look for 0 on the x-axis, and you'll notice that is over here on the left side running along our y-axis. So 0 on the x-axis, follow that up to 7 on the y-axis. So our 1 point for 0, 7 would be right here. And let's try one last one. Let's do 10, 3. So the ordered pair 10, 3. Again, we want to find 10 on the x-axis first, and then follow that up until we reach 3 on the y-axis. And that's our ordered pair 10,